Good morning and welcome to St. Augustine, Florida. My name is Amber. I'm the Shah of St. Augustine and I'll be doing a yoga class today. It's sprinkling and it is a Saturday morning. I believe it's October 4th or 5th, 2024. And we are going to do a nice yoga class right here in front of the fort, the Castillo, the most famous fort here in St. Augustine. So whenever you're ready, let's just go ahead and have a seat on our mat. And I chose a very wonky area here because it's hard to tell where all the divots are, but there's one right underneath my butt. So I'm gonna try my hardest to work around that. And we're just gonna go ahead and smile and continue. So the first thing that we wanna do here in our yoga class is find our breath, all right? So whenever you're ready, just go ahead and take a deep inhale and a nice long, steady, smooth exhale. Begin stacking your spinal vertebrae. So you find your booty cheeks, you find your sit bones that are inside your booty cheeks and they are planted right down on the mat. You can always move left and right just to find that seated position. And when you're ready, we're gonna inhale, reach both arms up and exhale, release that down. Inhale, reach that up and exhale, release that down. So during this class, I'm gonna be cueing the breath. On the inhale, we move, and on the exhale, we move, and on the inhale, we move, and on the exhale, we twist. All right, so, but also during this class, we do not have the same size lungs, okay? I know that. You and I don't have the same size lungs. Inhale up and exhale down. So if you have a little bit of a different type of breath than I do, that's okay, okay? So inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach down. We're gonna inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist continuously for the next couple of breaths. So you can always go as quickly or as slowly as you want, and then you can challenge yourself to move as twisty or as non-twisty as you want. This is going to be my last one on side A and then also on side B because we want to make sure that we do both sides. So feel free to breathe however you want to breathe, okay? Deep inhale up. Now we're going to exhale, those hands go straight out in front and then we hinge forward. So we're going to reach with the chest, 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 chin, 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 reach far, forward, forward, forward with the hands, 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 and then down. All right, so when we're extending, we always want to extend out in front first, or whatever direction we're reaching, and then down. All right, so we're gonna slowly come back up with your breath. Inhale and exhale, just release that there. Okay, so I'm gonna shake out my legs. We're gonna do some Kundalini, all right, spinal series warm-up. So this is a really good warm-up for the spine. I love this. We're gonna cross those legs. I'm gonna switch my front foot because naturally I have my front foot in front when I cross my legs, but we wanna make things a little bit more even. We want to increase our flexibility. We want to increase our range of motion. All right, that's usually the goal in yoga. So if that's not your goal, or obviously if that hurts, don't switch, okay? So don't do things that really hurt, but find a challenging discomfort, okay? So we're gonna have those legs crossed in our unnatural cross position, and then we're gonna put our hands on our ankles. We're gonna inhale, sit up nice and straight and tall. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, far forward with the chin. And then exhale back with the chin, but we curve the spine. All right, so this is a lower back exercise. We're gonna inhale, flick that tailbone back, almost like you're reaching your booty out and you're like, hey. And then we're gonna exhale, tuck that tailbone under, scoop that booty underneath, all the air out. Inhale, far forward, all the air in. Exhale, all the air out. Continue, inhale, and exhale. Very nice. All right, throughout the class, I might include some variations and you can try them and you can stay wherever it is that you're comfortable, or you can take a break. Just listen to your body. Do what's good for you. Inhale, far forward. How far can you go forward? Can you plant those sit bones down though? Maybe you feel that in the hamstrings. Exhale all the way back. Feel that in the shoulders, but also tuck that tailbone. Feel that in the abdominals, okay? Inhale, far forward one more time. And exhale on the way back. So remember, you're doing your own breath. I'm doing a really nice deep full breath. I've been doing this for years and years, almost 20 years. So I have a really deep lung capacity, but also have some allergies today. So today I might be coughing a little bit. So I'm sorry, my throat is a little bit scratchy. But listen, let it out, okay? You want to let it in, you want to let it out. Inhale, reach up. And we want to exhale out. Shake out those legs. We're going to come back to our seated position. This time we're going to go to our natural seated position. Natural seated position, and hands on the knees. Hands on the knees, focusing on the chin. We're going to go around in a big circle in this direction. Inhale. And exhale. Oh my gosh, I burped a little bit, sorry. But that's a natural thing because, listen, this is the perfect way to churn your internal organs. You literally want to pretend like you're doing a hula hoop with your rib cage around your spine. So you want to move as far as you can each direction so that hula hoop is staying on your body. I actually won the hula hooping contest at the Clay County Fair in 2023. No big deal anyways, but so the other direction is what we need to do. Other direction. Come on through to the other side. Come on through to the other side. Come on through to the other side. What is that song that I'm thinking of? I forget. So the good thing about meditation is that what you do is you just let things just like float away out of your mind, which is fun for people like me with ADD because we tend to forget things all the time, so it's really easy. But remaining focused is definitely a challenge. So remembering how many I did and how many I did on the other side. But you know what? I'm just going to reach with my chin one more time and then feel with my body. I'm going to ask myself, you ask yourself, are you done? No. You want to keep going? No. But are you done? Yeah, I guess I'm done now. All right, last one. Okay, we're going to inhale, come back to center, reach both arms up. And exhale, release both hands down. Shake out the legs. Shiggity shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to come back to our unnatural easy pose again. So we have our natural easy pose, switch that front leg. All right, reach both arms out to your side, sit up nice and straight and tall, lift your chest, shoulders down, belly button in, stacking the spine, almost like your head is being pushed back. Like imagine like you were up against a wall and there was a cabinet behind you or something and you have to use your head to push the door back. All right, that's going to really help you with your spine, your thoracic spine, so you don't get like a hunchback, right? Okay, so sit up nice and straight and tall, reach both arms out to your sides, take your hands onto your shoulders, inhale, twist to side A, and exhale, twist to side B. Continue, inhale A, exhale B. For a minute there I felt Canadian. A, get it? Anyways, whatever. All right, so let those thoughts just continuously roll like clouds in the sky, like raindrops falling from the sky. I don't know if you can see them, but it's still sprinkling here. I was actually driving around for like an hour before I got here so that we could find this nice exercise area and wait for the rain to subside. Thought it was over, but it's not, but whatever. All right, a couple of more here. I'm gonna speed this up, speed it up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pick a side, inhale. On side, A, exhale, on side, B, like so. Listen, we're going to say inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Three, 2, 1, inhale up, exhale, release. Woo! All right, I'm gonna come forward a little bit because I feel like it. And then we're gonna shake out the legs and then come back to your unnatural easy pose. Wait, we were just on that. So natural easy pose, just kidding. Listen to your body. All right, we're gonna just go some neck rolls. Neck rolls, we neck roll. Inhale as the head lifts up. Coming out to your side as much as you can. Exhale as the head comes down. And then you can always modify by not lifting the head up too much. or at all. You could just go side to side if you wanted to. I'm going to go nice and slow here. It's challenging for me to do things slowly. Sometimes you got to embrace the challenge. There's always the embodiment of yoga. You can think about what your body is telling you while you're being challenged. And that's a fun thought. It's a fun meditation because sometimes you can listen to your body. Sometimes your body is talkative. Sometimes your body wants to tell you what's up. Sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes you're just like sitting there like, come on, man. But it's okay. I'm going to switch directions in my full expression neck roll. If you're just doing side to side, just continue side to side. Or you can play with it. Go ahead and play with whatever it is that you want to play with regarding yoga. All right, so one more. Oh, that rain actually feels really nice. It's a nice sprinkling of rain with nice, fresh, cool drops dripping on the skin. And there's a butterfly over there. I don't know about butterflies, so I couldn't tell you what kind it is. It's definitely a flying insect of some sort. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Really just relax that chin down. Just relaxing that head down. Shaking the head no. Shaking the head yes. And then we lift the head up. We smile. Hooray. And we fix our hat. I kind of need a water break right now, but we're going to move on. You know what? I'm going to take some water. So if you need some water, go ahead and stay hydrated, please. It is important to stay hydrated. I have a little bit of a headache today. I don't want to complain all day, but anyways, sometimes you have these thoughts, you know? All right. So I am also a professional yoga instructor, personal trainer, nutritionist. Stay hydrated. But when you're really feeling dehydrated, you shouldn't drink too much water too fast, okay? So I am particularly not feeling hydrated right now, but if you do chug like a whole bottle of water like at once, like a whole 20 ounces or 16, whatever this is, that might make you sick. So don't do that. Just do like, you know, like a half a cup up to 8 ounces at a time. You don't want to fill your whole belly with water because that'll mess up with your pH, okay? Your belly has your stomach acid has a certain pH. What should we do next? Hands and knees. Hands and knees would be a good idea for us. We're going to go on to hands and knees. And when we inhale, we're going to look up and stick that booty up for a cat-cow. This is our cow. Exhale, tuck the head, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly button in for the cow. Wait, no, cat. Meow. Inhale, cow. Moo, you can say if you want, or not, whatever. Exhale, tuck the head, tuck the tailbone, build the belly button in. Feel that. Push your hands into the mat, push both knees into the mat, push your toes into the mat, put your tops of feet in the mat, whatever you want. Inhale, up. Oh yeah, feel that in the front of the body. Really feel that stretch in the abdominals. Exhale all the air out. You can feel the ribs coming apart. Press into those hands and stretch into that back. Push your back up, lift your heart up. Inhale, lower your heart down. It's gonna be my last one here. Exhale. Oh yes. Inhale, reach your left arm up and your right leg back and up. Hold, point the toe, flex the foot, breathe. Inhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot, release that down. And we're gonna inhale, other side, right arm, left leg. A couple of breaths. Deep inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the nostrils. Release that down. All right, other side, left arm, right leg. We're gonna stay right here. We're gonna bend that right knee so that the foot comes up. We're gonna keep that knee up at hip height if you can and flex that foot. Reach that foot up a little bit higher and pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay right there. Keep your left hand back behind you. Reach it for your left hip. If you can touch your hip, that's cool. Or we can come and find that foot and then we reach with the foot into the hand. Kick the foot into the hand, kick the foot into the hand, kick the foot into the hand. Breathe. And we release. And then we release that down. We're going to do right leg up. No, just kidding. Right arm, left leg, a couple of breaths here. And then we're gonna bend that knee, and we're gonna pulse that foot up for 5, flex the foot, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach that hand back behind you, grab onto the foot, ankle, leg, whatever you can reach. We can be down here, that's cool. I mean, if you're still learning, you know, you gotta start somewhere, okay? Not everybody is just born doing this stuff. You don't obviously pop out of your mom in this position, all right? If my kid popped out of me in my position like this right now, I'd be pretty upset, y'all. Ah! Okay. So it takes practice, okay? Practice makes better, okay? There is no perfect. You ever seen these yoga competitions? Oh my gosh. All right, extend that out, and then we'll slowly release that down. I mean, is there a fine line between yoga and contortionism? I don't know. But we're in a great position right now to do a quick child's pose. So let's go ahead and drop those hips back towards the heels. And I'm gonna do ahimsa right now. So ahimsa means do no harm. And I would love to kill an insect that is on my body, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow it away. Hopefully it didn't die, but it's gone. All right, so release that down, head down. And chin, relaxing the back, reaching the hands far forward. You can move those hips from side to side and wiggle it out. Or you can also just chill. We could just chill right here for a real long amount of time, but we could also roll the head from side to side. We could also reach those hands far forward. We could also reach the hands to one side, over to the right. And hold, reach those fingertips out a little bit further forward, like I'm pulling you far forward. Could you imagine if I was like pulling your hands far forward and then also somebody was gently resting on your back? So like your hips are being pushed down and then your hands are being pulled forward. Can you relax your head this way? Come back to center. And then we're gonna do the other side. So we're gonna, oops, my hat fell off. So reaching those hands, reach with your fingertips, walk with your fingertips. Drop your hips down a little further back. Feeling good feeling here. Right. Slowly come back to center. Breathing deeply. Putting your hat back on. And then we're going to slowly come up onto hands and knees. And from here, we're going to go into a low lunge. So for your low lunge, I'm going to go ahead and slowly lift up on my fingertips, step my right foot far forward, and make sure that my ankle is below my knee, okay? So what does that mean? If my foot is far back here, and then my knee comes up like this, almost like my foot can barely be on the floor, you really want to use your hand to walk far forward like this. So get that foot as far forward as you can without having to go into a split. Take a couple of breaths right here. And then we're going to push into those hands, step that foot back, quick child's pose here, and then other side, get that foot far forward in a way that your ankle is below your knee, and so that your knee is not too far in front of your foot and your toes and your knee. Drop your hips a little bit more if you can. Can you drop those hips? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I put your hand up on my hip, and I dip, you dip, we dip. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna step that back, child's pose again here. And now we're ready for a downward facing dog. We're gonna find those toes, go down to your hands and knees, find your toes, straighten in your legs, lift your hips, turn your head so that you're looking up towards your belly button. Your belly button is also called your navel. So gazing upward toward the navel. And as we get comfortable in their downward facing dog, we really want to lift those hips up. Pull your belly button in, take a deep inhale, exhale all the air out, push into the hands. Circle your weight around in your feet and in your hands. Could you shift your weight? All right, now we're going to shift our weight into the hands. Inhale, high plank. A couple of breaths right here. I'm going to move my hands so that my wrists remain below my shoulders. Keep your wrists below your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest and your chin, but keep your hips up, curving in your lower spine. Inhale, slide forward and up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the nostrils. Or through the mouth, whatever you want to do, I don't care. It is supposed to be good for your nervous system if you do your breathing through your nose. Can you breathe through your nose for a minute or two and then just see if that affects your nervous system? Does that calm you down at all? Just breathe through your nose. Try to close your mouth and just breathe through your nose. I'm going to keep talking though, so it's hard for me to do, but I do it on my own. Deep inhale. Stay here for the exhale. Now we're going to slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. Keep your hands down if you can. Put your hands on your legs if you need to. That's okay. Do whatever you need to do. Listen, it's your practice. Practice, practice. Honestly, the hardest thing to do is start. You know what I'm saying? So you could be sitting here just watching me right now, and that's cool. But listen, just get up and do this. This isn't that hard. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, bend the knees, straighten the legs. Feels good. You can have your hands on your knees. All right, you can have your hands on your legs or your feet, whatever you need to do. You can have your hands on your elbows. That's cool. Listen, you listen to your body. You can make it up. Anything that you do with your body is probably something else that somebody else has done with their body, and it's probably in a yoga book somewhere. So don't fret. People are like, oh man, I can't do that. All right, well, don't do that, but do something else. Whatever you want to do, just do. You can take your hands onto your lower back. You can take your hands together. You can reach your hands out in the front. You can move side to side. Whatever you want to do is okay for you to do when you're with me and I'm with you. 3, 2, 1, bring your hands onto your back. Inhale to a flat back and exhale, fold. Yes. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach your arms out to your sides. Come all the way up, slightly arching back. And mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward and fold. We're going to do our top half of our sun salutations for a few breaths here. Inhale, half back, half flat. What? Halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. And exhale, mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, swan dive, forward and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. This is our last one here. And exhale, mountain pose. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer pose. We're going to do our second half. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, forward and fold. Stay right here. We're going to bend those knees if you need to. Plant those hands down. Step the right foot back. High lunge right here. You can always be in your low lunge if you need to modify, okay? So we're here or here. We're going to take a deep inhale right here. And then we're going to lift that back knee up anyways. If you're in your low lunge, lift that back knee up. Press into both hands. Step your left foot back. This is the time when Amber starts sounding like an auctioneer. All right, deep inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. You can keep your back nice and flat. We can inhale up. Exhale down. And then inhale, step the right foot forward. Lower that back knee down, low lunge or high lunge, whatever you want. Take a deep inhale right here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, slightly arching back. Exhale, mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward and fold. Inhale, left foot back. Stay right here. Press into the hands. Right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, slightly arching back. Exhale, mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit of something here. So stay right here and plant the right hand down. Take your left hand onto your left knee, and then we're gonna peel that left shoulder back, and then we're gonna lift that left arm up. Take a couple of breaths right here. We can make circles with the wrist in one direction and the other, and with the arm in one direction and the other. Nice twist there. You can release that down. Step your left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Plant that left hand down, right hand to the knee. Peel the right shoulder back. Reach the right arm up. This is the progression, so you can stay wherever we were already, or we can move on. Wristing rolls, rolling wrists, wrist rolls. Is wrist rolls kind of like getting rickrolled? Never gonna lift you up, gonna let you down. You just got wrist rolled by Amber. All right, release that down. Step your left foot forward and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, slightly arch your back. Thank you. Exhale, mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward and fold. Step your left foot back. Warrior one. Ready? So your front foot is going to point straight forward, and your back foot is going to point outward at an angle. We're going to slowly come up to the front knee. Keep your back leg straight. Keep your deep bend in your front knee. Turn both hips towards your front leg. Hands down, shoulders down, hands up, warrior one. You can always palm squeeze if you would like. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Couple of breaths right here. Embodiment of yoga. Really feel that. Could you imagine if both of your feet were on icebergs and they were floating away? Could you pull them together? Oh, think about it. All right, deep inhale and exhale. Release that down. Lift your back heel up here because we're going to step that right foot back. Plank pose all the way down. Inhale, slide all the way up. Exhale, all the way up. Down dog. And we're going to inhale with that right foot. No, wait. Which one did we just do? Left foot forward. Left foot forward is the one that we're going to do now. So we got our left foot pointing straight forward and our right foot pointing outward at an angle. We're going to bring your right hip towards the front here. We're going to hands down, hands up, warrior one. Deep inhale, palm squeeze. Deep bend in that front knee, straight, strong back leg. First foot, front foot pointing straight forward. Back foot pointing outward at an angle. And you always want to align your heels together, like if there was a line on your mat. All right, deep inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. No, just kidding. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release that down. Left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. We're going to go do the other side, and we're going to move through warrior one and warrior two. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, and slowly release that down. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up. Oh my God, you guys. Can you hear? There's like a cannon, I think, going off over there. Did you see the cannon? Ah! Exhale, warrior two. That's the embodiment of yoga. How do you feel right now? I feel like a cannon's about to go. And then it does. So funny. Like, oh God, I hope I don't get struck by lightning right now. Deep inhale. Exhale, warrior one. And exhale, release that down. Just kidding. Step the right foot back. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. What foot do we need here? Right? Right foot forward. Right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. I forgot what side we just did. I think this was, I feel like we just did the other side, right? Okay. Let's pretend, because this one doesn't feel like I just did it. Maybe I'm not deep enough. All right. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release that down. Step that right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Warrior one. And then warrior two. All right, we're gonna inhale right here. Exhale, forward, 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 forearm to the thigh, right hand on the hip, or you can reach that right hand up or up over the head, or that left hand goes down, or you put that right hand behind your back, or we can bind here, and then there's always the bird of paradise that goes from here. So you can stay right here, wherever you are, or we can bird of paradise, right here. So you step that back foot forward in a little hop, come up to your balance, staring at something that is not moving. Okay. This is hard. It's hard because of the wind, I think. I can't pick a blade of grass to focus on, is why. But you focus, find your drishti, steady gazing point, something that is not moving. 3, 2, 1, back down, and we come out the way we came in, obviously, and we come back to your warrior 2. All right, so then you flip your front palm with an inhale, exhale forward, inhale up and back. Your hat is gonna fall off, but that's okay. Deep inhale, stay here for the exhale. Inhale, reach up, exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, bring your hands back behind you. Inhale, reach down, look up. Exhale, hinge forward, forward. And relax if you can, get that head down. Breathing deeply and relaxing. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the nostrils, encouraging those hands up and over the head. Inhale, look down, exhale, slowly come back up, release your hands, warrior 2. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, release that down. Lift your back heel, step your left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Smile because you love it. Deep inhale. Exhale, release, 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 forward, forward, forward. Forearm to the leg, whatever, right knee. You can reach up over the head. You can extend that all the way down. You could go for a bind. You can reach that right arm underneath. We can do our king pigeon, what was it called? Lord of the Dragon, Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Dance, Dragonfly, something. I forget. When we get there, I'll remember. But you step that back foot forward. You find a balance in that back foot that is now your left. Find a blade of grass that you want to stare at. And you lift it up. And then we can extend. And this is the bird of paradise is what it is. Bird of paradise. 3, 2, 1. And we come down. And that's it. All right, so we release out of that bind. Come back up to warrior 2. And we flip the front palm, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, reach up and back. A couple of breaths here. Keep a deep bend in that front knee if you can. Straighten out in the front leg if you want. Both legs straight or the front knee bent. Deep inhale and exhale up. Inhale, hands go back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach down, look up. Exhale, hinge forward, forward. And fold, release that down. All the air out. Breathing deeply through the nostrils. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale, long, steady, smooth exhale. One more. Inhale, look down. Exhale, slowly come back up. Release the hands, warrior 2. Inhale, warrior 1. And exhale, release that down. We're going to inhale, step that right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide up. And exhale, down dog. Bring your feet together. Take your left leg up. So this is a 3-legged dog here. So what you want to do is make sure you don't open up the hip too much. So you pretend like you're pushing your left hip down and you're kicking straight up through that back leg, through the heel if you can. If you want, deep inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the forehead. Little crunch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Little crunch. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, knee to the right elbow with a twist. and a crunch. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, knee to the forehead. All right, we're gonna inhale, reach up. Now we're gonna peel that leg open, bend the knee, let the foot fall back behind you. Make circles with the foot at the ankle in one direction and the other. Big circles at the tip of the knee in one direction and the other. And we're gonna inhale, reach up, bend the knee, let that foot fall back up over your mat, flippity dippity into your wild thing. Take a deep inhale right here, lift that booty up, lift those hips up, and then we're gonna lift that arm up, kick that leg back up, three-legged doggy here, bend the knee, swing it into the forehead, bring that knee between your hands, but out towards your left hand, and then we're gonna come forward into your half pigeon. So right here, I've got my left knee forward. If this absolutely hurts, roll onto your back and then just pull your knee into your chest and just hold on with one knee into the chest and your foot kind of crossed over your body. Okay? All right, we're gonna take a deep inhale right here. Stay here for the exhale. Deep inhale. And long, steady, smooth exhale. I'm gonna come down. And then I'm gonna twist. So I'm gonna pull myself back a little bit on my mat here. And I'm gonna use my right hand. So if my left knee is forward, I'm gonna use my right hand. All right, so opposite side. Front knee, left, right hand. Left hand up, back behind me for my opposite hip. And if I want to do a little bit more for my quad, I could bend my right knee, lift my right foot up, and then hold on to that with my left hand. All right, so we're gonna hold that for 3, 2, 1, release. I'm gonna slowly center, and I'm gonna come up into a king pigeon, okay? So for a king pigeon, we come up here into your half pigeon to begin. Your right knee is gonna bend, your right foot lifts up, your right hand reach far back behind you, so it's the same hand as foot, and then we're gonna encourage that foot in towards you. You can come on in closer, 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 little baby, you can do it, I believe in you. And then you get it into your elbow. And then we find a balance on the left hand, so you can always support yourself with your left hand, or we can find a balance. We can inhale, lift up, and then we can bend the elbow, finding hands together, king pigeon right here, or sorry, this is mermaid. Mermaid right here. And then if we want more, we leave that left hand up over the head the way that it was, but my right hand is gonna find my toes. I like to have my index finger and my thumb, sometimes my middle finger also, wrapped around my pinky and my fourth toe. And then you bring it in and over. King pigeon, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly release. And then we're gonna come out of that, we're gonna come forward towards the front, and we're gonna lift the hips. Three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, down dog. Bring the feet together. Take a deep inhale, lift your right leg up. All right. Keep the leg up right here, reach through the heel, press through the hips, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, bring the knee in towards the forehead. Inhale, foot back and up. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, foot back and up. Exhale, knee to left elbow with a twist. Inhale, foot back and up. Exhale to the forehead one more time. And inhale, back and up. I think that we did this, and then we brought into the pigeon after that. Okay, so we might have done one extra, but I don't remember. All right, that's okay. You could do one extra on the other side if you need to. I don't feel like I need to, but from here, you have so many different options in your pigeon. We could do so many things. I'm here in a reclining pigeon, all right? And I'm dripping sweat like nobody's business. All right, I hope you're sweating too, because I certainly am. Okay, so I'm gonna do an extension. So we just go down, 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 reach those hands far forward, and then we twist using that left hand to reach over that right leg, because my right knee is in front, so I'm gonna use my opposite hand. And then we're gonna twist, we're gonna stay right here, because it feels so good. All right, but then, or we could also get a quad stretch here, bending that left knee, reaching that left foot up, reaching with your right hand. Oh yes, I'm feeling that in my hip flexor. Woo! That is a little bit more advanced kind of stretch, but for people like me who are hyper flexible, and I don't mean to brag, and it's not bragging, because like also like for me, I don't get a good stretch sometimes because it's too stretchy and it just does not. Sometimes I feel like a Barbie doll, like where I could just like literally, it would feel better if I just took my arm off and then messed with it and fiddled it around and put it back in. So if you're not flexible, don't worry, that's not a problem. That just means that you're a human being and you're made of bones and ligaments and you're put together, you know? So, all right. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna come out of that, and you could stay there for a little bit longer if you want to, because I'm gonna pop in my king pigeon and my mermaid. So you got your mermaid here, a little balance, all right? And then you've got your king pigeon also right here. King pigeon. Ugh. And we'll release out of that. I didn't even hold it for 3 breaths. Woo. It is getting hot out here, you guys. It's almost noontime. I think it is like almost high noon over here in sunny St. Augustine, Florida. I'm so happy that the rain stopped. So that was cool. We did our sun salutations to welcome the sun. So let's come out of this and we will come back into our 3-legged dog, okay? So you're gonna find your hands next to your knees, plant your hands down, find your back toe of your left foot. Something's on my back. Oh, it's sweat. We're gonna inhale, lift it back up, kick that right foot back and up, and then we're gonna bend that knee. We're gonna flip over into that wild thing on the other side. Just let that foot fall back behind you, no big deal. All right, and then we're gonna pop back up over again. Excuse me, sorry. Hopefully I'll cut that part out. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, 3-legged dog, exhale, 3-legged plank, inhale, 3-legged chaturanga, 2 upward facing dog, exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank one more time, exhale, child's pose. We are donesies mostly. We're gonna do a few more little stretches, but we're gonna do our Savasana coming up soon, so stick around. We have only a few more minutes. I would say maybe 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. And then we're done. But you want to stick around for the Shavasana, because if our Shavasana is so nice, it's like the best part of yoga, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it is the yoga. The yoga is in the time that you take for yourself. All right, that is yoga. So we're gonna come up onto our knees, right here. I'm gonna put my hand on my back. I'm gonna turn around so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna go into a camel. All right, so you have a modified camel, all right, and then we've got a full camel. So for my modified camel, I'm gonna just start on my knees and try to find a non-divity part here. And then we're gonna hinge from, we're gonna put the hands on the lower back. And what you wanna do is first push your hips forward, all right? Squeeze your booty cheeks, push your hips forward, almost like you're in front of a drawer in your kitchen and the drawer is opening and you have to use your hips to close it. All right, now can you look up? Oh. And then for your full camel, you can reach those hands down. So we're here. Oh, my hat fell off. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, we re-support your back. Hinge onto the top of your head. To the top of your head. Get all the breath and all the things off your mat. And then we'll come back up. We're gonna do that again. Camel, other side, front hand. I don't mean to be weird, but it feels so good. All right, top of the head, and that's a rabbit. Rabbit. If you ain't got a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. All right, I'll let that come through here. And I'm ready for the Shavasana, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna lay down on your back gently and not just dropping like I just did. Okay, we're gonna lift those hips up for a bridge and release it down. Lift it up for a bridge and release it down. Lift it up for a bridge and hold and breathe. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1, slowly release that down. We're gonna lift those legs up. One leg down, one leg up, the other leg down, come back up. One other leg down, lift it up, down. One more time on each side for 3 total on each side, nice and easy. Relax those hips and get some blood. Okay, we're gonna release those knees down. And find your comfortable position. We're gonna do a quick Shavasana for like a minute. All right, so lay down in a supine position so that your belly is facing up and you are relaxed on your back. If this absolutely hurts, then of course you could do this in a different way. Just lay something comfortably. Cover up if you need. Now we're gonna do some tensing and releasing. So we have a comfortable body position. Lift both legs 1 inch off your mat. Squeeze your toes, squeeze all the muscles in your legs. Squeeze, 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 and release. Lift your hips, squeeze, 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 and release. Lift your arms, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your hands, and release. Lift your chest, squeeze your back, and release. Lift your shoulders up over your chest, squeeze, and release. Squeeze your face like you just sucked on a lemon, and release. Open your eyes wide, look far back behind you, stick your tongue out, open your mouth wide, make a lion face, and release. Shavasana. Relax. Relax. Relax from the tip of the toes to the top of the head. Relax from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. Relax from the tip of the toes to the top of the head. Relax from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. Relax the whole body. Relax the whole body. Relax. Gently bring the awareness back to the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, moving the hands and the feet and the wrists and the ankles and the arms and legs. Slowly bringing the legs together, reaching the arms above the head, stretch, stretch. Excuse me, and release. Roll up to one side, roll to one side, and relax. Slowly push yourself up to seated. Sit in your comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Find your easy pose. Take a deep inhale. Bring your hands together to heart center. Keep your hands together. Honor yourself for making time for yourself. Good job, self. Good job doing this. Good job getting through this. It was fun. Keep your hands together. Raise the hands up. We invite the light down to the third eye piece and to heart love. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.